let's make some birthday cake cookies. These are classic. They got the pretty sprinkles. The ingredients will be listed on the screen, so please pay attention. This is a classic white cake mix that I will be using for this recipe. You need 1 1/2 cup of white cake mix, 1 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. Give that a mix, and then you will add your baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and whisk that all up. Just make sure that it's all fully incorporated into the mix. Add a dash of salt, and again, mix it all up. These cookies can be vegan if you choose to. Just make substitutions for the butter and the eggs. All right, so in a separate bowl, gather your 1 cup of unsalted butter. It must be softened at room temperature. Add 3/4 cup of light brown sugar, packed. Make sure that it's fresh so that it's all soft and beautiful, and then add 3/4 cup of sugar. Now, using an electric mixer, whether handheld or a stand mixer, you're going to mix this all up just until you get a nice texture. Make sure to use your spatula to get it all off of the corners of the bowl, the sides of the bowl, and then you add 2 eggs and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And once again, you're going to mix that all up. Do not overmix, but just enough for it to be fully incorporated and for the brown sugar to be all broken down. Once again, make sure to scrape down the sides of the bowl. Now you will add your dry ingredients to your wet ingredients. And now, using a spatula, you want to mix that all up. You will need about 1/2 cup of rainbow sprinkles, or a little over if you want to add more to the top. You will add these to your dough once the dough is ready and fully mixed. And then you will add white chocolate chips. 1 cup and 1/4 cup of white chocolate chips is what I used. And once again, fold it all into the dough. As you can see, this is how my dough looks and how your dough should look. I decided to add more sprinkles. The dough looks a little sticky. You know, it's more on the sticky side, not so much on like a cakey batter or like a dry batter. You see what I'm showing you here? It's just perfect. Because it is more on the sticky side, we will need to refrigerate this dough before baking. So you can either scoop out the dough balls onto a tray before refrigerating, or simply just put the whole bowl into the refrigerator. You want to place this into the fridge and allow it to chill for at least 1 hour. Now you are ready to scoop your dough, unless you did it before refrigerating. Make sure that your oven is preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure to spread these out on your cookie tray. To be honest, I usually put only 3 cookies per tray to allow them some room. These dough balls right here, compared to these, with these, I added extra mini chocolate chips on top right before baking. That is what gives them this beautiful appearance. And boom, now you have beautiful birthday cake cookies. I baked mine for around 10 to 11 minutes. It kind of depends on your oven, but place them in the oven for 10 minutes to start off. Then you can tell if they need more baking by looking at the center of the cookie. It should not look raw. Then again, you can also enjoy this cookie dough raw. Another fun way to enjoy these cookies is by making cookie sandwiches using these cookies. You simply make some frosting, and then you add it to a piping bag, and you add it in between 2 cookies, and it makes these beautiful, delicious cookie sandwiches, although I will say that they are very sweet. So this recipe, whether you make just the cookies or the cookie sandwiches, make for a perfect gift or for like a fun event, or if you're just, you know, you have a sweet tooth and you want to make this recipe, why not? Super delicious, gooey, soft, chocolatey. They got that fun flavor, the sprinkles and all. If you want to learn how to make the frosting for these cookie sandwiches, please make sure to check out my next video. It's a very simple recipe, but with that frosting, you can actually make a lot of different things, okay? Because it is a beautiful buttercream recipe. You can use it to frost cupcakes, cakes, brownies, all types of desserts. It's literally the most perfect buttercream recipe, and all you need is a hand electric mixer. I really hope that you enjoyed this recipe. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or comments.